As I am awakening, I'm starting to see things more clearly. I'm also becoming more self aware. And what I thought was me, you begin to see the truth of it. You start to recognize the consciousness behind your own behaviors and patterns first, and then I begin to see it in others and in the movement of the world around me, in the constant change of things. But I also start to feel more. I'm feeling more. Something in me is now more sensitive to all that is moving and changing, the noise, sensitive to the behavior of people who are still asleep, sensitive to the world. And when I say sensitive, I mean more aware. And I realize unbecoming makes you sensitive to the world or more aware. You become more aware as you are remembering who you are. But sometimes the awareness can start to feel like a burden, the weight of it. Not because of what I'm seeing more clearly, but because it is so easy for us to get pulled into the story of it, what we're feeling. I still feel sadness, especially when it involves someone or something I care about. And that's the human part of it, right? Because even in awakening, or like I like to use the word unbecoming, I still feel, I still experience emotion. I still feel various sensation. It's like if I get cut by a knife, I feel it. I'm aware that I got cut by the knife, but I still feel it. But what I realize is that the exhaustion was not coming from seeing more clearly or being more sensitive to what is happening around me. It's being more aware of what is happening in me. It's not the awakening and seeing things clearly that is exhausting. It's from the feeling, and that feeling gets connected to a role or back into the old self. The exhaustion is coming from the role that I'm assuming in what I'm feeling, being pulled into my emotions and into the feelings behind it. Because sensitivity is also a sensation. It's also something that is felt in the body. And that's how you identify that you're feeling exhausted and drained from a certain situation. It's the sensation. So I would get pulled not only into the story of the experience, but into the role of it. And then I was no longer just aware of it or observing it. Now I'm fully participating. Now I'm a part of it. And when I'm a part of it, now I'm even feeling more of the weight, even more than before. And that is where the weight comes from. And because I'm now participating and assuming a role in it, which that only comes through the feeling, getting pulled into the feeling, and not the awareness, the feeling, if that makes sense. And so I realized that it's not awakening. It's not awakening. Actually, something in me from the old self, something familiar in me wants to do something. Something wants to react, wants to fix what I'm experiencing. And that comes from what is familiar to us, the deep, 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 deep conditioning from the story of our lived experience. And so as I'm feeling all of this, I question God and ask, why does it feel so heavy? You know, why does it feel heavy? It feels like awakening feels heavy just from seeing things now clearly. And then the deeper understanding came. What came was that what I was feeling is what my unbecoming or awakening came to dissolve. Is it that we hold freedom to become a prisoner again, or is it that we are free indeed? Emotions pass through me, thoughts arise in the mind, but now I'm not quick to participate or to associate with the thoughts or with what I'm feeling. I'm aware of what I'm feeling. I'm not doing it like I used to. The old me used to get involved in my feelings and become those feelings. Awakening unburdens the sensitive souls, the empaths, the mother, the father, the brother, the sister, the one that is always taking care of everyone else. It dissolves those roles, the weight of those roles. And these are lived experience, but they're also roles that can become burdensome without the understanding of who we truly are. I'm recognizing just how just seeing more clearer now can pull us back into the role of the old self. So I'm learning to rest in the awareness of my experiences, of my feeling, just rest in awareness of all of it. And I'm not saying that I am desensitized from everything that's going on around me. No, how can I be? I'm seeing it. I'm also feeling the sensation of it. And that feels, if I'm no longer feeling these things or seeing these things, then I will not be this body anymore. It feels as if the body is now dead. But if I become more desensitized to the noise and to all of it, it feels like I'm becoming something, even another role. So I'm realizing that if I stay as just the pure awareness of what I'm observing, what I'm feeling, what I'm seeing, within and without. If I stay as that awareness and rest in presence, then whatever comes next will come from that place, not from my mind, not from what I'm feeling in the moment, not from emotions, not from trying to fix anything, but by being present and remaining as awareness, the awareness. And I'm learning how to rest in awareness, the awareness of all of it, because then it becomes this burden of fixing and trying to resolve things instead of remaining. And that pulls me away from inner peace. It pulls me away from that inner peace that is in the awareness. So I must rest in the awareness of all of it.